It's Panera time, let's freaking go! Oops, 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 oops. Hi, YouTube. How do I English? Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hi, YouTube. This is my very first mukbang on here. I'm very used to doing this in 60 seconds or up to 3 minutes on TikTok, but obviously Panera has to be the very first food that I eat on here. We have French onion soup, of course. That was first introduced to me by TikTok, and I'm so very grateful for that. And of course we'll be having it in a bread bowl. Oh, but something that I do here that's a little different is we have to say, let's get this video rolling. It's been a while. Oh, gee whiz. They remembered the croutons this time, huh? Truly amazing. Hallelujah. Ooh, girl. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Y'all, I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time. I think that the simplicity of editing, filming, all of the stuff on TikTok has made me too lazy to make YouTube videos, which is not cool because that is where I started my love for talking to a camera, so I really should come back. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all, have you tried the French onion soup yet? I sure hope you have, because it is like the soulmate of the bread at Panera. The bread at Panera. Also, I want to go to St. Louis so that I can try Bread Co., which is basically the same exact thing with a different name, but like iconic. Oh snap, oh snap, she slaps. Croutons. Well, well, well. Oh my goodness gracious. Is everybody on summer break yet? I think some people around me are still, like, this is their last day of school today. So. Gotta get that thumbnail. When I was at school, I was trying people's recommendations all the time because I could use meal swipes at Panera. But now, that's not a thing for me, but I miss trying recommendations because that's how I found French onion soup. I used to be like so anti-onion, but opening my mind has opened beautiful doors. Beautiful onion doors. Look at all this bread. Did you come here from TikTok? That's what I want to know. Who is watching this video? I wonder if anybody from TikTok. I'm a Cardinals fan, so that's why I really want to try St. Louis Bread Co. Bread Co. I wonder if all their legal stuff gets complicated because the different names. So what's the latest 411? What's the gossip? Well, I saw today that Taylor Swift's Instagram page is completely aligned now. So some people are speculating that something is coming. Whatever could it be? I don't know. Like, I've tried deciding which Taylor album I've been most excited for her to re-record, but I don't know. There's songs that I love from every album. I'd say the one I've been most excited to hear has been You Belong With Me, and I'm really excited to hear Speak Now, the song. I sang that so much as a child. Like when my friends and I would have singing competitions, that was my go-to song, and I thought I was. But I really wasn't. No. I am not the kind of girl, like, what did I think I was doing, you know? And then when I didn't win the singing competition, I was like, well, they only chose another girl because they felt bad for always choosing me all the time. Like, girl, who did I think I was? I was like, I really won the competition. But in reality, they probably only voted for me on occasion because they felt bad. I don't remember how to be an entertaining person. These are my records. I have Taylor Swift's 1989 record on display, literally behind me. Because one of my ex-boyfriends bought it for me. It was so nice. You know, like, that was in a time where I didn't even realize I was like a hardcore Swiftie. So he knew me better than I knew myself. But I do think my favorite album might be Folklore. But if I'm like beefing with somebody, you know, if I'm like unhappy with somebody, then Reputation is like, baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it? Oh man, am I full yet? I really cannot tell. Wow. I want to start vlogging, but the things I do aren't interesting enough to be vlogged. I'm a Midwestern girl whose most interesting part of her day is driving to the post office or Target. How am I supposed to make that entertaining? They spoiled me rotten with this baguette today. Look at this. Sometimes you get a little chunk of one, but no, they said, you're getting all the bread. I almost tried their coffee cake today, but I guess that they don't sell it in slices, only a giant cake. I wasn't ready to sign myself up for that quite yet. Excuse me. I just love this stuff. You want to know what the peak of a week in my life is? If I'm lucky enough to go to Barnes & Noble. Y'all, I am craving a trip to Barnes & Noble. Craving. But they have a sale going on for Memorial Day, so I bought my books online. I haven't been reading lately, so maybe we'll talk about that here. Maybe we do some Barnes & Noble vlogs. And I'm really excited because I'm going to be repping Victoria's Secret Pink on campus this year. So I'm going to be keeping busy with that, so maybe I'll post updates here if you would like that. I'm so excited, dude. I love, love, love pink. Love pink. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about relationships and how it's easy during this pandemic when you see less of people. It's easy to fall for the idea of someone, not who they really are. I just miss people. Like, in college, you see different people every day, which is a pro, but one of my favorite parts of high school was seeing the same people all the time, so it was easier to like connect with them. I also saw a TikTok the other day about like how it's difficult for people to meet new friends as they get older. And the person in the video said it helps when you participate in something like on a routine. If you go to the same cooking class every week, if you swim at the pool at the same time all the time, then you're bound to meet people who have the same interests as you. And that has been hard during the pandemic. But as everybody starts getting vaccinated and whatnot, it's something to keep in mind. That's why it's so important to get involved on campus. Because in college, everybody's so freaking busy. Unless you like live close to somebody or see them all the time, it's really hard to like build a strong friendship. I also feel like turning 21 has opened up a whole lot of opportunities for me. Because I'm not in Greek life, and I came to Purdue not knowing like anyone, and I don't know anyone who like hosts parties. So I've kind of been in like an adventure drought. Like, I have good friends at school and we hang out, but I was really excited to turn 21 because then I could go socialize at like a bar. But COVID held us back from that. I've sat in a classroom, like a lecture hall, next to somebody and not spoken a word to them far too many times. Next school year, for my in-person classes, I'm going to challenge myself to be more like, "Hi, I'm Lauren. What's your name?" Because I always assumed that I'm like an inconvenience. Like, if I talk to someone, they'll be annoyed. But you'll never meet anybody if you don't try. If they're annoyed, then don't sit next to them next time. But I'm always grateful when somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, hi. Let's exchange numbers." That's the end of our first YouTube mukbang. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope to see you next time. If you want me to eat from somewhere specific, or if you want me to try a specific menu item from Panera or wherever, please let me know. Bye!